Okay, turn it off. That's all we can afford.
What's going on, you guys? Steve here. Today we're going to be reacting to some of the new tech from Pioneer DJ. For those of you who may not know, Pioneer DJ is the established name in DJ gear. They're basically the Apple of DJing. They're not the most innovative, but they don't have to be. They've created a formula and they do it very well. They recently rebranded their controllers and all-in-one units under the Alpha Theta branding. If you're looking for more affordable mobile equipment, it's going to be under this new umbrella. Let's check out what they've got. Okay. New all-in-one. Okay, it's got the DDJ pads. Solid. CDJ 3000 layout. Bigger screen. It's got 2 ports for flash drives. Wi-Fi, cloud, okay. You can stream. These aren't new features. Bigger screen. Oh, you can run 4 decks off this thing. Okay. Very cool. Record box and Serato. Very cool. I love that it has multiple headphone jacks, so you don't need an adapter. I'm curious to know if those pads are pretty sturdy though, because anytime I've played on DDJs or XDJs, those pads at the bottom are shot and they're broken. And there's the branding. Again, this isn't anything super new. The layout of the unit is similar to everything we've seen in the past 30 years. Essentially, this is just like a facelift to the RX3. It looks closer to the CDJ 3000. Some cool features in there, but nothing super crazy and different. Yeah, this is the one I'm actually curious to see. Their new controller. This one isn't standalone. This you have to use with a laptop. The standalone ones, you can use a phone, you can use a flash drive. You don't need a giant laptop in your face. Oh. It's got drum pieces to chop it up and stuff. That's cool. I mean, it's always had a roll. There's a roll on all of their units. That doesn't sound that cool, but you can make that cool with like a synth or something, not on drums. Oh, you can record on it. That's tight. It's got that 3000 layout too. That seems to be the biggest change. Just updating with bigger platters and making it look closer to the CDJ 3000s. They also have the cue points above the platter. Okay. It says compatible with Serato. Does that mean that you can't use this with Rekordbox? Okay, it's got effects. This stuff is common. But they're for stems. They're harping on those like drum samples and stem things pretty hard. Oh, you can use it with Rekordbox too. I was like, why would you not be able to use it with their software? It's got a couple different plugins. They're all RCA. Okay, so A couple observations with this thing. The first thing, it has the CDJ 3000 layout. I expected them to make that change. I noticed with this unit, they're pushing like the drum sampling and the stem play a lot. I've noticed the industry is pushing for use of stems and sampling in live performances. I don't really see that out in the wild very often, but the industry is pushing that feature heavy. Maybe that's just me and like the DJs and the places where I'm around, but I think in general, that's not the main thing DJs are doing. I think the average DJ is just playing the hits. I don't think they're getting all crazy drumming and sampling and cutting. Like most DJs don't even produce their own songs. So that's a cool feature, but I don't know if that's going to be a big sell. I don't think the average DJ cares about that. I also noticed that there's no XLR inputs on the back. It's all RCA, which makes me think that this is intended for home use or maybe like your average small bar. It doesn't seem like they intended this to be like the big boy unit that you're gonna see on a Coachella stage. It doesn't seem like they're even marketing it as that, but I don't get that vibe either. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Nothing super mind-blowing, but some cool features that they haven't implemented before. I think if you just got a controller or like an RX3 or something last year, you don't need this. I don't think these changes are big enough to where you need to be spending however much this is going to cost, which is why they're basically the Apple of DJing. The changes aren't big enough to warrant the price, in my opinion. Some people are different, they buy everything. That's just not me. Anyways, I'm curious to know what you guys think of this. As always, I appreciate you guys. Catch you in the next one.